Hello. We live in a constructed world in which everything has building blocks. Houses have bricks, humans have organs, and computers have IT parts. And usually, we tend to examine these building blocks in order to understand our planet a little better. And we are no excuse. We are made of atoms, yes, but these atoms are perfectly organized in molecules. And my favorite kind of molecules are proteins. You all have heard this word before, right? We all know what proteins are. Really? What are proteins, after all? Well, proteins are biomolecules. A biomolecule is a chemical compound present in living organisms and essential to some chemical processes. Now, proteins are the most abundant biomolecule in the entire planet. They are everywhere. Want to see? Picture a glass of milk. It has proteins. Hold your hair, feel it. It's also made of proteins. Think of a spider web. You guessed it right, made of proteins. They truly are all around us, and by understanding them, we may understand our planet a little better. Unsurprisingly, proteins also have building blocks. Proteins' building blocks are amino acids. Amino acids are smaller chemical compounds, also made of atoms, and they connect to each other to build a protein. To better understand this, imagine you there in the audience, you are an amino acid, and you have people by your side. So if you could all give your hands to each other, do it if you're friends, if you're not, let it be. If you all could give your hands to each other, you would be making a peptide bond. A peptide bond is the link between one amino acid and the other amino acid. So if the entire audience could give hands to each other, you guys would be making a protein of around, what, 60 amino acids. And this is fascinating because your structure would always give your protein a function, and you would have to work together in order to have a function. Now, even though this is extraordinary, my favorite part when it comes to the proteins world is the fact that my proteins have the same amino acids as your proteins, and as the jury's proteins, even though they're just rearranged in a different way. Socially, we speak of equality as a civil right. However, it seems like nature has been doing it for such a long time. We're all so very different. However, we all have the same stuff, the same building blocks. Thank you.